Okay, boys and girls. Oh, come on, don't start doing that. Anyway.
Remember last trip when I mentioned that there was a lot of soft sand on some of these trails? This is definitely one of the ones that I was on that I experienced it.
Okay. So we...
4 high.
We are on the Great Southern Old Stagecoach. Great Southern Old Stage Road of 1849. Or some crap like that. I looked at the sign and everything, but you know me. So anyway, that's where we are. My radio was acting up something terrible, just screaming, and so we had to set up privacy channel, and that seemed to solve the issue, because just on the regular channel it went nuts. And what's weird though is it worked fine all the way here, so that's almost 2 hours, and there was no problem with the radio at all, talking back and forth with Steve, yada yada.
Well, the nav is saying that that old stage station should be on our left here, but I'm not seeing anything.
I can confirm a lot of nothing.
Maybe it's where this white truck is going. Holy moly, these are bad roads. I'll take another 5 psi out of these tires. Nothing to see here.
I see some fence posts or something sticking up, and then in the distance off to the right there, a little, left and then right of the left is like a old tower, barrel or something.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything even worth getting out to look at here.
Maybe there's a plaque in the dirt. Anywho, I think I was saying that we drove for, I basically had the radio on for almost 2 hours, and it was perfectly fine. We stopped at Vallecito Creek to check where we were going to go, and then decided we would go further down S2 and come to this section and bypass the long vibrating road of Vallecito Creek and come in it from this angle.
They actually welcome some soft sand if it eliminates these washboards. Well, we're in Vallecito Creek Road wash, I guess you'd call it. In the
as a concerned citizen, I want to report that your tires look a little pudgy.
They'll be alright. I'm all at 17 still. Just when you get down low, you got to be careful not to hit a rock or something and break the bead.
Yeah, I don't think we brought any ether to try to explode the bead back.
Anyway, as I was saying before, Side Cheese rudely interrupted me. We're in the Anza Borrego. We're either in the state park proper or we're in the wilderness area, it's called. We came down here last time and they had some K barriers up to keep us from going any further east. We're going to see if they're still there and whether or not they're going to...
Riding up on top of the soft stuff.
Block, yeah, there they are. Whether or not they're going to block our progress or if we can get around them. But anyway, happy to report, as you can hear, the new radios are working well. And
there's the barrier, huh?
10-4 Side Cheese. Oh, somebody took down the chain so we can get through there. Anyway, the radios and the nav mount is working really well, telling us exactly where we are and where we need to go. So it's 10:43 in the morning. We've got a long day of off-roading ahead of us. Good to be out here in the desert. We're in, it's called the Carrizo Creek area, and we're trying to get to an old Stagecoach station. It looks like we've got another mile
I
or
got
so.
the GoPro on. What was the name of the creek we're in?
I believe it's called Carrizo Creek.
For that, sir. G's out.
I was telling Mike on the radio, my tablet mount is working out really well. I was worried it was going to be too bouncy. Kind of the metal on the mic mount that it attaches to is 16 gauge, I think, very thin. But the fact is, when the Jeep bounces, the tablet stays perfectly still, so it's kind of moving. It's almost like a steady cam setup that's working pretty well. So concerns have been alleviated there. The Gaia GPS app is really nice. It takes any guesswork out of it. Out here in the desert, there's a lot of little side trails, and the wash is often split, and there's forks in the trails, and sometimes you're not exactly sure which way to go if you've never been to a certain attraction. But the GPS app takes it.
This leads to Palm Spring, which is technically different than Palm Springs.
Anyway, takes all the guesswork out of your routes. 10-4 side cheese.
Thanks, P-Man. The camera's off, so we're free to move about the cabin.
Side cheese, you're a crack up. Oh, this looks fun. This is fun.
It is. It's not like super technical, but it's fun because you gotta go slow, and the washboard is not so bad because it's soft.
Yeah, I mean, if all we were doing out here was driving on perfectly flat, smooth trails, it'd get boring.
People would be saying, "Hey, how come you aren't out there in your Subarus?"
Right. State wilderness boundary.
Okay. You do have to look at where you're driving too. So Steve has the rear camera running on.
This is kind of cool because it's almost like having a rear view camera all the time. Hang on, got to switch back to the nav to see which of these trails we take.
Steve is trying to calibrate the doodad because it Says we're headed east or something, but the Jeeps say we're going south.
Matter apparently.
That like salt or something?
That'd be my guess, or some sort of mineral.
So we'll go with it's a mineral.
Yeah, I think we're at the site. At least the nav is saying we're there.
This is the supposed old stage thingy.
Yeah, but there's like an old foundation out here somewhere for it. Hey, can you see the light on the GoPro?
Not even.
No?
No, it's too far away. You want me to walk up to it?
No, I'll do it. I want to... There might be a problem when I switch between nav and the GoPro app on the tablet. Let me check it out.
And here we are. That must be what's left of the old stage thingamajobber. They had to put fence around it. People still tear it all up. Sad, boys and girls, sad. Well, I'm not staying here tonight.
I mean, they took the time to build a nice shade covering over it.
Yeah, and then put a fence around it, but I
this
see.
isn't even the one that I've seen the pictures of.
Yeah? Huh. So I think that this needs a little bit of a tune-up, and then it's probably going to be fine. Well, maybe it's seized up. Maybe. Definitely some off-road wheels right there. Of course, people can't leave stuff alone. They gotta shoot it, break it. and just generally be dirt bags. Hey, Racine, Wisconsin. Back my neck of the woods. There's the girls. Oh, I see some wind power on the hill there.